What's good, YouTube? It's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to get that bass slash lead sound from Eminem's latest track Godzilla featuring Juice WRLD. So let's get straight to it. I'm going to show you a preview of the sound, what we're going to go for, and then we're going to go ahead and recreate it. So this is the sound right here. So let's go ahead and create a new software instrument track. We're going to create this sound from scratch. We're going to copy down this MIDI pattern. This is the pattern right here if you want to see it. And we're going to bring in Logic's ES2 synthesizer. And we're just going to work with the default settings that load up. So this is what it sounds like in its default sound. I should probably solo this out. All right, so the first thing you want to do is select mono so that no sounds will overlap. And we're only going to be using oscillators 2 and 3. We're going to push all the way to 2, and we're going to choose our first oscillator, which will be a square wave. But we're going to push this a little bit more towards the offset square wave over here. Gives it sort of like a darker, grittier tone. And then for oscillator number 3, let's just go all the way 100% to that. We're going to go ahead and make sure the oscillator is 100% this offset square wave. It's kind of like this nasally, gritty sound, if you will. And I'm just going to go ahead and push this up 1 full octave. All right, now we're going to go ahead and blend the two together. So like a 70-30 split. Next, let's go ahead and pull up the analog knob here for some detuning between the oscillators. All right, let's work in our middle section over here. The cutoff we're going to pull down to about 10 o'clock-ish. Make it a little bit darker sounding. We're going to pull up some of the resonance. Next, let's go ahead and pull up some drive. Maybe a lot of drive. Really get it mean sounding. Now in the song itself, or sorry, in the sound itself, it sounded like there's like a low end punchy kick to it. I don't know if it was a kick to it or they just pulled up like a sine wave to act as a kick. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Pull this up to about 1 o'clock-ish. Kind of sounds like there's like a underneath kick happening. Kick underneath. Now let's move over to our ADSR right here. We're going to pull up our attack so it's not so clicky. Pull up our decay. Pull down our sustain a little bit. And I'm going to pull up our release a little bit so it rings out a little bit after the note is hit. Then right over here, we're going to go ahead and turn this down, give it a little bit of a brighter sound. Not that much. Maybe something like that. Now we want this to punch a little bit harder. It's a little bit soft right now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in Logic's compressor. And we're going to use a preset to work off of. We're going to use drums, the classic drums preset. And it's going to be a punchier sound. Tighter as well. I'm just going to pull down the threshold. We don't need it to be so high. Just want to hit around -5. All right, that's good right there. Next, we're going to open up an EQ, and I'm going to cut out some of the low end. Pull back a little bit here. I'm going to take out some of the top end so it's not super bright as it is right now. But we don't want a steep slope. We want sort of a softer slope. And then we're going to go ahead and bring in a little bit of an exciter just to sort of saturate the top end after the EQ. So we're going to go to specialized exciter. And we're going to use a preset here. I think it was called Sizzle. It's going to bring in some sizzle, if you will, to the sound. I liked where it was there. And that's pretty much your bass sound from Eminem's Godzilla featuring Juice WRLD. So if you were wondering how to make that bass sound, want to work that into your productions, here's an idea of how to go about making that sound. So that's it for me, guys. If you do have any questions on this, you can go ahead and ask me in the comment section below this video. We can go ahead and talk over there. If you did like this video, remember thumbs up and share it. And as usual, remember to hit that subscribe button for more good videos like this one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Later. Peace.